funny because like we know what's coming in, but even when we open it up, we're still like, oh my gosh! I was like, we knew this was coming, and we knew we had this color.
We've already seen it.
We've already seen it. We're like, it's exciting. We name every piece that comes in. It started out like, we'll look at something and we're like, oh, that looks like something our friend Gretchen would wear. And so it becomes the Gretchen top or like the Corinne sweater or something like that. People don't pay attention to that. Some do, some don't. But it's like when they ask about it, they're like, so what is, behind this? We're like, oh, well, we name it for, favorite flowers, our friends, people we come in contact with or whatever.
Names we like.
Yeah, names we like.
I'm Makayla.
And I'm Stacey.
And we are the owners of Hippington. So I started Hippington my junior year of high school. My mom and I used to attend a lot of like vendors and craft fairs, and I really fell in love with a lot of the vendors we were seeing. And at the time, not a whole lot of them had a lot of social media presence or a website, so I started working with them to try to get the word out about their brands. And right before I started college at Belmont, I told my mom I wanted to open a brick and mortar so that way they could carry their stuff year round. And we found the perfect location in Springfield, Tennessee. And we were there for 3 years and we loved it, but unfortunately they sold our building. So it was time for us to move and relocate. The building we chose, unfortunately, was in East Nashville. So the tornadoes before COVID took that project away from us, and then COVID hit. So we just had to sit around and be patient, and then we finally found this wonderful location here in Sango, Clarksville. We partner with local people or people in the USA for all of our accessories. So our leather goods are all made here in Tennessee. We've got a wonderful couple out of Spring Hill, Ox and Cart Leather, that does all of our stuff for us. And then we also source all of our jewelry. We have several people out of Atlanta and then a couple out of Texas that does everything for us. But as far as the clothes go, we go to apparel market in either Atlanta or Dallas several times a year. And we take days to go through all the vendors, ask them questions, feel the material, look at everything.
We're very particular.
Yeah.
So it's like, you said we like to touch the material, feel the fabrics, try it on if possible.
Yeah.
And because our motto is, we're not going to sell you something that we wouldn't wear ourselves.
And then when we finally select stuff, whether we know it's something that people are going to like or we put it up on Instagram and everyone votes on it, we only get 6. So 2 of each size. If they do a larger run, we'll get the larger run. But that's it. We don't restock. So if you are not one of those first 6, then you don't get it. And we do that intentionally because we don't want you to go out to dinner and then there's 7 other people in that restaurant that have your sweater. So we like it to be exclusive to you.
When you buy a piece from us, we want it to be something that's not just, the thing for summer. It's that you're making an investment in your wardrobe. So it's something we want you to be able to wear for years, not just because it's the hot thing right now.
That's going to fall apart after 3 washes.
Yes, and that I think too, when you explain that to people, and they're like, wow, that's a little bit more than I thought I would spend on a sweater. And it's like, but let me tell you why the sweater costs a little bit more. It's because it's made of this, and it's double stitched, and it's, all these things. And they're like, oh, so when they know the stories behind the products, especially like the jewelry and the leather goods, they're like, oh, not only am I buying something that I think I'm really going to enjoy, but I'm also supporting another small business. Yeah. So it's more than just coming in and buying clothing. It's not like walking into a Target or Walmart and just, I need that cute little cardigan and walk out. So we're very, like I said, very particular about what we carry.
Having gone through everything, I'm just proud that we're able to be back here doing it again. Just being open again is awesome. I don't know, I've had days like where I'm proud of different things. Like I'm like, oh, that was a really awesome sales goal, or you know what, we had a really good moment and a breakthrough on something.
Yeah.
So I don't know, for me it's finding moments of joy throughout it, because anyone that owns a business, it's on 24/7 whether the door's open or not. You're stressed about it to some degree all the time. So it's finding, even if it's just the smallest thing, to celebrate for me. So it helps take the stress away. So What are you most proud of?
I'm proud of you.
Not giving up on your dream. And roll out and make me a part of it.
It's come a long way in the past
Yes.
5 years.
Oh gosh, yes.
From where we started to where we're at now. You learn from trial and error. So, like I said, we're not always going to get it right. We've, tried new things.
No one does though.
No. That's what him. I think everybody's just like, what's the secret? It's like, there is no secret. You just have to go there and find out your own niche and make your own way and
Yeah.
do different.